Hey everybody, welcome back to video number 2 of the day. This is Tony Stewart's 2007 Brickyard 400 race win. This was his second Brickyard race win, and we've got ourselves an Elite, ladies and gentlemen. I think I had the ARC maybe once before. I don't remember if I did a video on it or not. I'm still trying to kind of keep an organized list of what I have and haven't done videos on, but I know I haven't done the Elite, so that's what we're doing today. So let's go ahead and take a look at it. First off, we're going to take this beautiful car out because it is of my favorite generation. That's right, the Gen 4 Elite. Probably some of the best looking cars and the best detailed cars out there. The only thing that really matters that it comes with is this here. DIN number is 50 of 504. And it says there's 504 unique individual pieces, yada, yada, you know, that's pretty much it. I don't have the event pin for this one yet. I think I'm going to pick one up, though, so eventually I'll have the pins with it, which will be a really cool thing to show off in my collection video when I can finally get them out for you guys to see. But anyway, let's go ahead and close this here. So the first thing you'll notice is it is the clamshell Elite style box. It does come with the sleeve, so this is the clamshell. There's the one of 504 right down there. And let me go ahead and put the sleeve on so you guys can see what it looks like when it's all boxed up the correct way. Right there, Tony Stewart, raced version, Indianapolis, July 29th, 2007. This was back when the stands were really full for that race. Had a big drop-off after 2008. Anyway, let's go ahead and take a look here. So this car, the first thing you're probably going to notice is the donut right there across the number. He battled real hard with Harvick late in this race. You can see here on the left front, or the front in general, you got this nice orange and black valence tape. On the very nose of the car, you can see we've got some tape here, and then again across the opening for the radiator. So not a ton, frankly, of like rubber buildup. You can see some really small particles and stuff on the front, but it's very, very. Actually, no, you can't. That's all from the box. Okay, that's stuff real, but yeah, you can see after I kind of take my finger across, it's very, very clean. The rest of that's those little black fibers that are in the box. There is a couple marks, but it's very few. Same thing on this side. You can see here, the marks are all disappearing. So this is why you gotta have a sleeve in those when you put them in. So I'll put a sleeve in it next time I put that back in the box. Nextel Cup Series, though, you can see we've got the metal rims. That is unique to the Elites on these cars. We've got smoke, number 20 up there on the roof. We do have 3 roof logos as well. 3 Home Depot roof logos up there. You can kind of see them around the camera. Windshield banner stuff. Not really much of a banner, but we do have the metal bars underneath. Can I get to that? I can. Hold up. Time to get the pinchers. Pinchy. These are not the greatest pinchers, but I use them for other stuff, so. Come here. Gotcha. No, gotcha. Okay, well, that was an epic fail. Do I have a better pair of pinchers? Not really. Interesting. These are the biggest pair of pinchers I have, and I used them for something else just recently. It was actually fixing the Dale Earnhardt Jr. Richmond car that we're going to show a video on today as well. There we go. So there you go. I got the roof net down, or the window net down, sorry. You can look inside here. Let's see if we can get some better angles, some better lighting in here. I'm going to zoom this in so we can see the interior. So if you can see in there, God, I wish I had some better light. I will do my best. You can see the radial wire. That's the first thing you can see. The steering wheel does move back and forth. Let's see, is there any better way to get in there? Oh, the lighting does get better. Look at that. You can see the gauges. Individual gauge numbers on the tachometer. 2 other gauges to the left and right. There's our steering wheel. There's obviously the window net. We're going to try and get really detailed in here and take a look at the seat as well. You can see in the seat, we have to zoom it in. You can see it does a very good job of adjusting for light. There are some seat belts in there. And then you can see this upper window net there. And the shifter, just overall very good cab detail. You know, I don't think that's something that is looked at enough, or at least not shown off enough. I'm glad I was able to show it to you guys. I really hope I can get eventually a better angle where we can see that stuff a little clearer. And the window net does pop back up into an actual spot, so it looks very, very nice. You got Home Depot on the left rear. You can see a little contact right there on the Goodyear Eagle kind of streaking, and then a little rubber up there from the burnout. Numbers 4152 and 6802, those are Home Depot numbers. And then you can see the rear of the car where the camera was at, or supposed to be mounted. Home Depot, homedepot.com, Home Depot up there. DIN number is 50. Individual little spokes here on the spoiler that held the spoiler up at the right angle. Braces, tethers, fuel cell, all here in the back. Detail is amazing, and we're not even to the engine yet. Over to the right side, this is where it actually is pretty good as well. You can see a little tire mark there. This is where some contact was made as well, along with right there on the number of the 20. A little bit of stuff back here from the burnout, but otherwise very, very clean. It is an Indy car. I say Indy car, Indy Motor Speed or Indy Raceway. Those race ones are generally pretty clean. You can see the mark around this tire here is also kind of, you can see the streak around there. You get back to the front. I said, very, very clean. You got Home Depot across the hood, little bits of rubber stuff around there, but not too much. Let's go ahead now and show off the roof flaps. Let's see if I can get one of those to pop open. Got to be very careful. These 07s can sometimes be some of the trickiest roof flaps to get open because the little tether on the back side will catch something inside the cab or inside the cockpit, and it'll be very difficult. There we go. I got one. So there's one of the roof flaps. You can see the two tethers attached. That is on both of the roof flaps. So only detail better than for roof flaps was the Gen 6 car in 2007. They had cloth with them too. Looked very, very cool, by the way. Home Depot up here. Let's go ahead and take a look at my favorite or second favorite part. Underneath, DIN number is 50 on this plate. You can see the rear suspension fully functional. That is rare, or I shouldn't say rare. It's exclusive to the Elite on the Gen 4 car, where the rear will move and the front will move. That is very unique to these Gen 4 Elites. I love these Gen 4 Elites. They're my favorite. Look at all the detail back here. You got the springs. You've got the drive shaft here spinning around. You can see we've got another belt in here. There's the track bar there. Not sure what this piece up in here is, but we also have, as I said, working fully rear suspension. Then in the front end, you can see here's our transmission, a couple of different links or whatever they're. Well, I'm not sure what those are specifically. And then we get to get onto the front of the hood, and this is where it gets even better. Hold on a minute. Wait a minute. There we go. So there is the detail from under the hood for the front end of this car. I'm going to zoom in here, see how close we can get. You can see first off just the basic stuff. You know, I'm actually hitting one of the little wires back there. But you got a couple different lines for the coolant. You've got the radiator up front. Got the engine block there. A couple of belts. You can see, it's hard to see if I can get far enough back there, but it does have the chrome springs in the front wheels. Blue wires coming up from the back for the engine harness. Not sure, or engine harness. I think it's a wiring harness, but I'm not 100% sure. This one looks like it's one of the coolant lines because it goes right up to where the coolant should be, I think. Again, don't know the details. We did not get a lot of exposure to these Gen 4 cars. But you can see definitely much better engine detail in this than what we get in any of our stuff currently for this car. Also, we do have metal across here. Normally, that is not in this one specifically because it was painted for the race detail. So you see, we also have a metal brace up in here and another one on the other side, obviously. And just for reference, I do actually have I think I had an Elite. No, I don't have it with me, but it does have painted mirror and some other stuff in there as well. So very, very sharp diecast. Really happy with this one. I don't remember what I paid, but I'm happy with it, so I don't have to worry about it. But anyway, that is pretty much going to wrap up this review. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Fingers crossed right now, or maybe the Talladega race is already complete because I'm filming this Sunday night. So, you know, it's a quick turnaround with this one. But thanks for watching, everybody. This has been Race Craze, and we'll see you in the next Diecast review.